followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast.
This is the destruction that's going to happen to whoever takes the that stigma in their right hand and their forehead, that incision, which is the mark of the beast. Okay? This is the punishment that Yahweh Bashim Yahshua is going to bestow upon these people that join the so-called New World Order. Worship Satan. That's what you do when you take the mark of the beast. Worship Satan. You hand your soul over to Satan. You're rejecting the law, statutes, commandments, and the scriptures. Yahweh
Yeah, I sent up a prayer too. On my way down, keep the rain from us. Brakatayahu Shai.
And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High.
So, if you take this mark of the beast, you're going to be destroyed. The wine and the wrath of God is the second death, okay? Being partakers inside the lake of fire, which is Babylon, okay? That ascendeth up forever and ever. It didn't say you're going to be in the fire forever and ever. It said the smoke ascendeth up forever and ever. That's right. What the scripture says, all right?
That's right.
It didn't say you're going to be in torment forever and ever. It said the smoke ascendeth up forever and ever, which means a long period of time. The smoke. It didn't say anything about your soul.
It's about 8 till 8, 8 minutes till 8.
The same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation.
So it says without mixture, okay? I mean, it's not watered down. That's the full force of the wrath of Yahweh Bashim Yahshua. That's why I said without mixture. That means not cutting with anything else and diluting it, okay? So you're going to receive all the plagues that are written in the book, okay? The main plague is being in the lake of fire, being destroyed, partaking in the second death, okay? So also all these so-called Edomites, so-called white people are going to partake in a second death if you're here in America, okay? And the rest of you Edomites and the other nations is going into slavery. And some of you you'll be killed before you go into complete slavery. But the Edomites that's here in America, the other nations that's here in America, the 2/3 of Israel that's here in America, are going to be receive that indignation that's right. Poured out without mixture.
That's right.
Which is Babylon being destroyed. Okay? Which is the lake of fire. Okay, the lake of fire is Babylon, which is America, being on fire.
Which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb.
And in the presence of his holy angels and the presence of the Lamb. The Lamb is talking about referring to Yahweh Shai because he was a sacrifice for the nation of Israel, okay? So the Lamb is Yahweh Shai. He died for the nation of Israel only. A quick scripture on that.
Matthew 1 verse 21. And she shall bring forth a son, and thou shalt call his name Yahweh Shai, for he shall save his people from their sins.
He shall save his people from their sins, okay? It's referring to Israel, not the other nations, all right? It's referring to Israel, not the other nations. And what we're about to read about the indignation of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, okay? And he's going to bring on all the nations, which proves that the other nations can't be saved, okay? It proves the other nations can't be saved. Get Yahweh Shai to save. Okay? So you can't say the Old Testament done away with, okay? Because Yahweh Shai never changed. Yahweh Shai is the same yesterday, which you can say is the Old Testament,
right.
And today, which you can say is the New Testament, or the future, okay? Read.
Hebrews 13 verse 8.
So everything in this Bible is still valid because all the prophecies didn't come to pass yet.
Right.
All the prophecies didn't come to pass yet.
And to prove what you just said about Yahweh Shai, remember, the scriptures say in the beginning was the Word, right?
John.
Well, yeah, that's Yahweh Shai.
In the yeah, it said in the beginning.
And then it also said
the end from the beginning.
That's right. That's right.
Isaiah.
And then the New Testament is also Yahweh Shai because why? The Word was what? Made flesh.
Yep.
See that?
Yep.
So
In the
that,
beginning
that,
was the word.
that backs
Word
you up.
Made
Yeah.
flesh. Yeah, exactly. John, first chapter.
Yep.
Agreed.
Hebrews 13 verse 8, Yahweh Shai the same yesterday and today and forever.
So the Lord never changed. He was always an austere man. Okay. He always had prophecies. Okay. The nation of Israel were always the elect. Okay. So Yahweh Shai the same yesterday, today, and forever. He never changed. Okay. So saying that, the natural Gentiles can't be saved. The Gentiles that can be saved are the Israelites. Okay. Gentiles that can be saved are the Israelites. Alright? Why? Because the scriptures clearly tell you that the Lord never changed, and the scriptures tell you that the nations are going to be destroyed. The Lord is known as the destroyer of the Gentiles, okay? So if the Lord is the destroyer of the Gentiles, how can nations be saved?
That's
Okay?
right, yeah.
Read Jeremiah.
Psalm 75 verse 8. For in the hand of the Lord there is a cup, and the wine is red. It is full of mixture, and he poureth out the same. But the dregs thereof, all the wicked of the earth shall wring them out and drink them.
So whenever it talks about the wine, the cup of fury, which we're about to read, okay, it's talking about destruction. Israel drunk that. Now it's time for you other nations to drink that, okay? You're going to drink the cup of destruction, okay? And that cup of destruction is talking about you being destroyed in the last days. Your nation's being utterly destroyed, and you serving Israel, okay?
That's right.
Read. 15.
Jeremiah 25 verse 15. But thus saith the Lord thy power. Thus saith the Yahweh of Israel to me, take the wine cup of this fury at my hand.
Take the wine cup of this fury, okay? Whenever you read about the cup of indignation, the wine of the wrath of God is talking about destruction onto the other nations, okay? Or destruction. And then the rest of the verses tell you who's the destruction to. All right? Israel drunk that cup, okay? By us going into slavery, okay? By so-called white man taking America from the natives, which are Israelites, the tribe of Gad, the tribe of Simeon, no, the tribe of Reuben, I mean. Okay? So we drunk the cup of fury. You read against that one time?
For thus saith Yahweh of Israel unto me, take the wine cup of this fury at my hand, and cause all the nations to whom I send thee to drink it.
So all the nations are drinking this cup, okay? So how can the other nations be saved? Read.
And they shall drink and be moved and be mad because of the sword that I will send upon among them.
Read that again.
And they shall drink and be moved and be mad because of the sword that I will send among them.
Why? Because everything that was happening to us is going to be happening to you other nations. Mainly you so-called white people. For destroying us. For destroying our nation. For telling us that we're fucking Africans and we're really Israelites. Okay? For telling us that our own people sold us into slavery. Okay? That's why the nation's going to be mad, because Yahweh Shai, so-called Jesus Christ, is going to give you the cup of destruction. The cup of the Most High's indignation.
Isaiah 51 verse 22. Thus saith the Most High that please the cause of his people. Behold, I have taken out of thy hand the cup of trembling.
So the cup of trembling, or the cup of fury that's going on, that was on us, is now about to go to the other nations. Mainly you so-called white people. Because you fucking devils.
Behold, I have taken out.
When the hell did you so-called white people ever do anything righteous? You're fucking thieves and liars.
That's right.
I'm staying the fuck out there smiling.
I have taken out of thy hand the cup of trembling.
So he took out of our hand the cup of trembling. And when we're reading in Jeremiah 25:15, that cup is going to the other nations. That's going to give you a list of the nations.
Even the dregs of the cup of my fury. Thou shalt no more drink it again. But I will.
Thus will no more drinking again. Okay, meaning that once the destruction is taken from us, once we're saved, we're going to be saved forever, for eternity.